Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2. Welcome to today's broadcast. We're in Manson, Iowa at the Doug Wood Invitational. Teams here in over here in Manson this morning are Alta Aurelia, East Sac County, Manson, Northwest Webster, Ogden, Ridgeview, South Central Calhoun, South Hamilton, Fort Dodge, St. Edmunds, West Bend, Mallard, and ourselves, Woodbury Central. My name is Jeff Klingensmith, and I'm going to be joined today by Justin Locke, and we'll be doing a live broadcast for today's Wrestling Invitational here in Manson. We will broadcast both mats. As you can see on the screen, we have basically mat 1 from our experience last year. It will be on the larger screen, and then the second mat will be in your bottom right-hand corner. We will keep it this way as much as possible on the broadcast, potentially switching if no activities taken on are going on the larger mat screen. We will switch it over to that. But Justin Locke's going to be jumping on here shortly. He's putting on the headset for the first time. We're going to get him initiated into this broadcasting, and we will do the co-host this today, and it really try to provide as good a live stream as we possibly can. So,
should I be able to hear you?
Once I'm going to mute you here for a second.
Check, check.
Check, check. Yeah, it looks like we're both on. If there's anybody listening or watching and you have either Justin's cell phone number or my cell phone number, if you could text us to see if you hear both of us, that would be great. But we'll both be broadcasting today. We appreciate Manson, Northwest Webster allowing us to do this live stream. We will probably do as many matches as we can. We're both kind of wrestling Nazis, so we probably will announce even matches when Woodbury Central's not out there. We'll announce who's going to be on the mat and then do a broadcast on that. Justin's going to give us a little rundown of kind of the weight classes and the seeds and kind of how everything looks for today, and we'll walk through that here as we go. So I'll turn it over to you here for a little minute, Justin, and you can go from there.
Yeah, how's it going out there, everybody? So, first time trying this out, looking to have a good time. We're going to look at some weight classes here. So, we got 106 pounds. I think probably the key people you're looking at there. We got Justin Roefling, South Central Calhoun. He's a junior. He's currently ranked by IA Wrestle. Finished second here last year. He's a district qualifier. The rest of the people there, we got a lot of new ones. So, 106 he always has a lot of turnover in it there. We got our own Axton Lindgren. Got drawn in there at the 2 seed. So we're looking for him to get some things done. He'll likely meet up with Caleb Wisecup of Ogden, try to get himself into the finals there. Moving to 113, Colton Munson, good quality wrestler there, getting the 1 seed, ranked currently 4th. He got first here last year at Doug Wood. State qualifier, actually placed 7th, 36-7 record last year. Aiden Reeb getting the 2 seed there. He's also a district qualifier from last year. He got 4th at the Doug Wood. And we got our own Avery Willer coming in as a freshman, looking to do some work here in the 113-pound weight class. Moving on to 120, Brand Beaver, Woodbury Central, our own Brand Beaver getting the 1 seed there. He got second here last year with a 34-20 record from last season. The 2 seed is Case Korleski of South Central Calhoun. Be great to see those two match up. We're obviously looking to top South Central Calhoun. I would say that's some competition we have in front of us. They're ranked in the top 10 as a tournament team here by Wrestle, so be nice to finish in front of them, see those kind of matchups go our way. 126 pounds. The 1 seed is Keaton Remsburg of South Hamilton, state qualifier from last year. We also have our Gunnar Voss, got the 3 seed. He did pretty well for us last year, a 38-13 record from last year. He got 3rd here at the Doug Wood. Moving on then to 132 pounds, we have from Ogden, senior Wyatt Sprechter getting the 1 seed. This weight class is pretty wide open. He had a last year's record of 12-16. No previous place winners from last year at the Doug Wood. No state qualifiers or district qualifiers. Brock Natchers from South Central Calhoun. 20 and 16 record from last year is going to be your 2 seed. And for Woodbury Central, is Carter Black making his debut for us. Hard worker. Really good to see him getting out there and earn his spot and see what he can do out there at the 132-pound weight class. Moving to 138. Again, Woodbury Central getting the 1 seed with Ryder Cooley, Woodbury Central. A previous state qualifier last year, district qualifier, had a real tough district there, but he's currently ranked 11th by IA Wrestle. He got second here at the Doug Wood to a senior who is now gone. So we're looking for Ryder to make some magic this year and do some work and make things happen for us at that weight class. Number 2 seed, another West Bend Mallard, Aaron Massner. So those two potentially facing off in the finals. At 145, another Munson, Cale Munson of Ogden, getting the 1 seed. State qualifier, 36-5 record from last year. Got 3rd here at the Doug Wood. He's currently ranked 8th in IA Wrestle. Tristan Justin coming back from a little break from Woodbury Central Wrestling Program. It's nice to have him back. I know we talked about him in the last duel. He got the 3 seed. I would expect him to get some work done there. He's going to probably face off against Lucas Else of Ridgeview, a senior. Moving all the way up to 145 pounds. I think that'll be a matchup that will be 2 very like styles meeting up there if that matchup happens. At 152 pounds, the 1 seed goes to South Central Calhoun's Zachary Trott. He was a district qualifier last year. He got 2nd at the Doug Wood. We have Zach Butler, a freshman for Woodbury Central with a lot of promise. Zach Butler getting the 2 seed. I'd like to see him get to that match and see what we could do there. I expect a lot of good things out of Zach Butler. At 160 pounds, real tough weight class. Just looking at him overall, probably your biggest matchups as far as like wrestlers that have proven themselves in the past and seeing what they could do against each other. Kevin King, state qualifier from last year, ranked 9th by IA Wrestle, got 1st here last year, got the 1 seed. Max McGill gets the 2 seed for Woodbury Central, also a state qualifier. And Max will be wrestling with a mask today. He had a little broken nose he's dealing with, but he's a tough kid. He's going to work through that. And the 3 seed, another very quality wrestler, Christopher Kruger, did not qualify for districts last year, but he is definitely a very high quality wrestler, 28-7 record from last year. He had a real tough district to get through last year, sectional to get through. So that will be a good matchup. A lot of good wrestlers of state last year, but getting 2nd, losing out in the finals there. He's ranked 3rd by IA Wrestle. He did not wrestle here last year. I think he was coming off an ankle injury from football, but he's back in action for us. Ian Conan from Manson getting the 2nd seed. Our own Kyan Schultzen from Woodbury Central getting the 3 seed there. Conan and Schultzen, both district qualifiers from last year. Conan being currently ranked by IA Wrestle, but I'm real interested to see what Kyan can do against him. Be good to see him get out and wrestle in a high-quality match there and start the season off and see where we need to move from there. 182 pounds. A lot of open here. A lot of guys that don't have a lot of previous experience at the next levels of wrestling as far as districts and state go. But Blaze Sanford is a returning place winner from the Doug Wood. He got 5th. And the only other wrestler is the 1 seed, Kyler Kathman from Ogden, got 4th here last year. So really wide open there. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Blaze has done a lot of good things, really put in the work in the weight room, and he's been looking good. So I'm expecting some things from him and see what we go with that weight class here we end up placing there. Getting to the bigger boys here, 195 pounds. Brent Greenfield from South Hamilton's a senior. He's currently ranked 9th by IA Wrestle, got 2nd at the Doug Wood. He is a state qualifier, 39-9 record from last year. The 2 seed, Aiden Kathman from Ogden. He got 5th at the Doug Wood. 21-20 record from last year. And the 3 seed, Ethan Zog of West Bend Mallard, was a district qualifier from last year. Ashton Libke will be wrestling for Woodbury Central. Jaden Sword placed 8th at state last year. He's ranked 2nd by IA Wrestle. He got 1st here last year at the Doug Wood. And the number 2 from Alta Aurelia, Zach Erpelding from Alta Aurelia is a district qualifier. Woodbury Central will be open here today. Taking a break here for the national anthem.
I think I'm going to have to go to one camera.
First round match with the fall. Had a couple nice takedowns there and put the kid away with a pin. Brand's put a lot of work in over the summer here, so we're looking for him to take a big step, and he looks like he's going in the right direction there with that last match. St. Edmunds in the green.